Hello, today I'd like to present my presentation based on the essay on the shadow economy. The first slide is surprising lessons from the shadow economy. The first one is that tax morality is better than tax penalties. One of the most surprising takeaways is that people's willingness to pay taxes depends more on their sense of fairness and shared values than on the risk of being caught. For example, the UK ran public campaigns that highlighted the benefits of paying taxes, like better public services, rather than just threatening punishment. These campaigns actually led to higher compliance and better tax revenue. The second surprising lesson is that financial incentives can help grow legal employment. France's CESU program was eye-opening. It allows citizens to pay domestic workers legally, and in return they get a 50% income tax deduction. What's surprising is how effective this small incentive was. It moved thousands of workers from the informal sector into declared legal employment. It shows that making formal work easy and more attractive can outperform tough enforcement. And the third lesson is that is about the responsive regulation. I titled this one From Fear to Engagement, Responsive Regulation. The paper introduces the idea of a cultural shift, where tax authorities stop being strictly punitive and start working with citizens, offering support, education and transparency. Countries like Australia and New Zealand have used this model with success. Instead of punishing, they build trust, and that trust leads to more people voluntarily complying with tax laws. Now over to the next slide. What it means for Ukraine. Ukraine's shadow economy remains at a high level, unfortunately. As of 2024, about 30% of Ukraine's GDP is still off the books. That's a massive problem for Ukraine, but strategies from this paper can help. Direct tax incentives for legal services like home repairs or childcare could be introduced, modeled after the France's approach. The second one is there is low trust, but morality can help. Tax morality. Only 27% of Ukrainians trust the state tax service. That's a major barrier. But as shown in the UK and Finland, boosting tax morale through honest communication and visibility into how taxes are used, like rebuilding infrastructure post-war, can begin to change public attitudes. And the last thing I'd like to talk about is that reforms need to be realistic. I agree with the paper's ideas overall, but some, like responsive regulation, may not be realistic for Ukraine yet. Trust building takes time. Instead of jumping into large programs, Ukraine could start with pilot campaigns, simplified reporting systems for small businesses, and better taxpayer support. All low-cost steps with long-term benefits. Thank you.